All right, Royal Sussex squad, gather round and grab your tea, your coffee, or maybe a cheeky glass of something stronger, because today we have a truly delicious story to dive into. We're talking about Meghan Markle's brand As Ever, and the exciting new chapter that's opening up. One that's got the haters frothing at the mouth and us, the real ones, cheering her on every step of the way. Now, you may have already heard the whispers, the headlines, the chatter. The Sun, and you know how they love to poke their noses into anything Meghan does. They're reporting that Meghan is planning to expand as ever into the world of hotels and restaurants. That's right, hospitality services. And oh, the haters are going to have a field day with this, but we're not here to let them rain on this parade. Because here's what they'll never understand. Meghan is a visionary. She's not here to play small, and she's certainly not here to let the trolls define her path. So let's talk about what this actually means. Hospitality services is a fancy term that covers a whole world of things. Hotels, restaurants, experiences that bring people together, spaces that feel warm and inviting. And if there's anyone who knows how to turn a space into something special, it's Meghan Markle. Let's be real. This woman has a gift for creating beauty, for crafting experiences that feel soulful and genuine. And that's not something you can fake. It's something you're born with. Something you nurture with care and intention. Now, we've already seen hints of this in Meghan's work. Think about her Netflix series, With Love, Meghan. From the very first episode, you could see how much she cares about feeding people, about creating those warm, cosy spaces where laughter and love flow freely. She called feeding others her love language, and I think that says it all. She's not in this for clout or a quick buck. She's in this because she wants to create experiences that bring people together, that nourish them in body and spirit. Of course, you know how it goes. The moment Meghan does something new, the usual suspects come crawling out of the woodwork. They'll say she's trying to be too many things at once. They'll roll their eyes and talk about another vanity project. But let's set the record straight once and for all. Meghan is an entrepreneur, she's a founder, she's someone who isn't afraid to build something from the ground up, and that takes guts, real guts. It takes vision and determination, and that's exactly what Meghan's got in spades. Now, let's not forget how quickly her brand has already proven itself. When she launched her As Ever food products back in April, everything sold out in 45 minutes. That's not hype. That's real demand. That's people seeing the quality, the care and the authenticity in what she's creating. And honestly, that's the kind of magic that no tabloid headline can touch. And what's so refreshing is how Meghan talks about it. She's not out here pretending it's all been easy. She said there have been tons of twists and turns, from figuring out the name to navigating all the details that come with starting a new venture. She's been transparent about the fact that it's a learning curve, that she's figuring it out in real time, just like so many of us do when we're chasing our dreams. And you know what? That's what makes Meghan so relatable. She's not pretending to be perfect. She's not hiding behind some carefully curated image. She's showing us the real journey, the setbacks, the doubts, the lessons learned along the way. And for anyone out there who's ever tried to start something new, that's the kind of honesty that resonates. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Because this isn't just about Meghan launching some fancy hotels or restaurants. This is about a woman taking ownership of her story, of her talents, and using them to create something beautiful and lasting. Meghan has always been a nurturer. You can see it in the way she cares for her family, in the way she pours love into everything she does. And now she's taking that same energy and channeling it into a business that's all about hospitality. About making people feel welcome, cared for, and seen. And let's be real. Meghan has the perfect partner in all of this. Harry is right there by her side, supporting her every step of the way. They're a team, a real team. Not the kind of team you see in the tabloids, with drama and backstabbing and lies. No, Meghan and Harry are building something solid and real. They're not here to play games. They're here to make a difference. For themselves, for their children, and for the communities they care about. You can see that same spirit in Meghan's podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. She's out here sharing the raw truths about what it takes to build something from scratch, She's opening up about the pressures, the missteps, and the small wins that keep you going. And let's not forget how important that is, because so many women are out here trying to carve out their own paths, and seeing Meghan do it with such honesty and heart is beyond inspiring. But of course the haters don't want to see that side of her. They'd rather twist the story, turn it into something it's not. They'd rather act like Meghan is just some celebrity playing dress-up instead of the powerful, creative force she really is. But we're not buying it. We've seen the real Meghan, and we know exactly what she's capable of. And while Meghan is out here working hard, building her brand and sharing her journey, let's not forget how the media tries to paint it. They'll pick apart every little detail: the name of the brand, the colour of the label, the way she ties her hair back while she's cooking. It's exhausting, isn't it? But here's the thing. Meghan doesn't let it slow her down. She keeps going, she keeps building, and she keeps showing us what real grace looks like. You know, there's something so powerful about the image Meghan shared recently. That photo of her running into the ocean full of light and energy. It's like a metaphor for everything she's doing right now. She's not holding back. She's not hiding. She's running headfirst into whatever the future holds, and she's doing it with joy. And let's be real, that's exactly why the haters are so bothered, because Meghan isn't supposed to be this happy. She's not supposed to be this successful. She's not supposed to be this free. But here's the secret they don't understand. Meghan doesn't need their permission. She's not here to make them comfortable. She's here to live her truth, and she's doing it beautifully. So let's take a minute to celebrate that. Let's celebrate Meghan's courage to dream big, to take risks, to create something that's all her own. And let's celebrate Harry too, because he's always right there, lifting her up, showing the world what real partnership looks like. They're rewriting the rules, and they're doing it together. And you know what? That's what we're all about here at Royal Sussex Squad. We're not just fans, we're a community that sees the beauty and the truth in Meghan and Harry's journey. A community that refuses to be silenced by the noise of the tabloids and the haters, because we know the real story. We see the real magic, and we're not afraid to shout it from the rooftops. So, as Meghan takes this next step with As Ever, as she brings her brand into the world of hospitality, let's send her all the love and support we can. Let's remind her that there are millions of us out here who believe in her, who see the power of what she's building, and who can't wait to see what she does next. Because here's the thing, this is just the beginning. Meghan is only just getting started. And no matter how many times they try to tear her down, she's going to keep rising. She's going to keep dreaming, keep creating, and keep shining that light. And we're going to be right here, cheering her on every step of the way. So, if you're feeling as inspired as I am, make sure you're subscribed to the Royal Sussex Squad channel. Smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and if you want to help us keep this community going strong, drop a super thanks to show your support. Every little bit helps us keep bringing you the real stories and the real heart of Harry and Meghan's journey. Her friend and makeup artist Daniel Martin, describing feeding others as her love language, a sentiment that clearly inspires her potential hospitality ambitions. With love. Meghan also featured products from her As Ever brand, and the Duchess of Sussex's inaugural collection of food products sold out within 45 minutes of the line going live on April 2nd. In an exclusive interview with People, Meghan opened up about the success and struggles of starting a business. There are tons of twists and turns, even with the name, she said, referring to renaming her lifestyle line to originally unveiled as American Riviera Orchard in 2024. I was figuring it out in real time. Ultimately, the Duchess of Sussex defined the experience by growth. I appreciate everyone who gave me the grace to make mistakes and figure it out, and also to be forgiving with myself through that, she said. It's a learning curve. Meghan cooked, created, gardened and decorated across the first season of With Love, and shared more about getting her As Ever brand off the ground on her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder from Lemonada Media, which also premiered in April. Despite the intense frenzy around her ventures and return to Instagram this year, the Duchess of Sussex doesn't identify as an influencer. I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder, and if the brand ends up influential, then that's great, she tells People. Over the weekend, Meghan made a splash with the latest post on the Instagram page for her As Ever venture, posting a photo of herself running in the ocean. "So excited for all the good to come. Running into the weekend like," she captioned the snap. And to Meghan and Harry, if you ever catch wind of this, know that we see you, we support you, and we're so proud of everything you're building. You're not just creating a brand, you're creating a legacy. And we're honoured to be here for every single step. Until next time, squad, keep your heads high, keep your hearts open, and remember, love always wins. Talk soon.